Alrighty, Super Benny here, and today we are at the Exeter Toy Fair. We're up bright and early, pretty much before anyone's here. I usually do a little trick where I just sleep on the sofa and then I'm up really early for these things. So it kind of works out. This should be, hopefully, maybe Video Games Pickups 40. We've done a little trip to Italy, and we've also had a little Mega Drive special, so look out for those. We've done a few little trips around here, so we don't have to show a lot of footage. We've got some stuff from here before, so we're gonna have a little look, see what there is, any games, that kind of stuff. And then this afternoon I'm pretty much, hopefully, trying to get down into the center of Exeter and have a little look at the Boneyard arcade, maybe play a little Street Fighter and check out the new place there. So that'll be pretty exciting as well. And then we'll talk about some video games and what's on here at the Toy Fair. So let's go in, let's have a little look and see if we can find any cool stuff. Maybe some little donations as well back to Apulia Computer as well. That'll be pretty sweet as well. We can find some really old computer stuff, so that's on my little radar as well. Any NBA 2K3, that's always on there as well. So yeah, everyone's setting up. Let's go queue up and let's go see what there is in here. Let's go.
Two phones on my nightstand. Bold ring, that's hey. Fast life. Quick cash. Blink once. They pay. Two phones on my nightstand. Bold ring, that's a lifeline. Missed calls from my old plans. Hung up on my old life. Late fees on my conscience. Payback in installments. Speeding through the problems. Treat them like they your damn fast life. Quick cash, whole block young, gotta move fast. Fast life. Quick cash, burn out brakes, can't turn back. Fast life. Quick cash, hard on need, but the bags stay packed. Fast life. Quick cash, fast life. Quick cash. Inbox full of new deals. Most look like old traps. Smile bright for the new reels. Eyes dark from the night lapse. Mom, pray I slow down. I just up the amount. Every risk is a countdown. Every win is a bounce. Fast life. Quick cash. Whole block yelling, gotta move fast. Fast life. Quick cash. Burn out brakes, can't turn back. Fast life. Quick cash. Hard on even.
I got the first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, yeah. The best one. That's what I expect.
Alrighty, so we're done with the arcade and the toy fair today. What a beautiful, sunny, amazing day. Some great content, some great pickups. We're just going to head back now. I'll show you what we picked up. And yeah, we've just been playing some games. We've been hunting. Brilliant sort of spring day for it, honestly. It's been, yeah, it's been an amazing, absolutely amazing sort of spring day. A nice chilled Saturday off. Hunting for games. We've got a couple of games, we've got a couple of toys for the little one. Been to the Boneyard arcade. I've just finished up in the Boneyard arcade. And what a brilliant place. I mean, I've been in there before previously. And I played some Street Fighter tournaments in there. I'm not great with the arcade stick. It's something I'm going to have to really sort of practice with and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll keep trying. Anyway, it's great value for money. The selection of games in there was brilliant. They had Guilty Gear, they had Rolling Thunder, Crazy Taxi, Daytona, Street Fighter Third Strike, Gigoing, Virtual Racing, some great selection, modern titles, great arcade games, and for £8, I think it was £8 for about 20 goes on the arcade. Oh mate, brilliant. So we'll head back now. What a day. We've had a great all day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Sometimes, you know, it's quite hard to get the content out, you know, and all this kind of stuff. So please smash a like button if you like this kind of video. Yeah, take it from there. We're going back. Alrighty, Super Benny here. It's Video Games Pickups 40. A big episode, 40 episodes, and what a fantastic little bit of content we've got for you in this one. We went to the toy fair, it was just a fantastic sort of weekend overall. Really sunny. And then we headed over to the Boneyard arcade. We got a few little pickups. We'll be doing a little bit of gaming, and yeah, I think we've got some interesting things to talk about. There were some interesting sites. So yeah, let's kick it off with Exeter Toy Fair. Now, we've been to the Toy Fair quite a few times. We've found some really cool stuff in the past, and those videos are on here as well, which we always find something a little bit cool. Yeah, I got up really early. I think I started the day sort of 6:30ish or so, headed over to the Matford Centre down in Exeter. Went and had a look at the Toy Fair, and there's always brilliant stuff there. Getting on the early bird there, see if there's anything cool. We did find a few cool things. There was a lot more sort of 90s and 80s kind of stuff. There was loads and loads of figures, which seems to be very popular these days. There was Mad Balls, there was stickers, there was baseball cards, lots of different kind of hobbies. Matchbox again, a lot of Hot Wheels, trains, just so much Star Wars, lots of Star Wars. So yeah, something for everyone really. It's just kind of, when you first go in, you're kind of having a look around and see what everything is. All the usual guys there, like AR Retro and Retro Revival X. So very cool. I had a great time. I've not been for a while, and I thought, oh yeah, it is actually just worth it, just going, saying hello to people, have a little chat, have a little look around, and I think it's absolutely buzzing. Never does disappoint. I went a bit bananas and got a few bits of random stuff, which we'll get into now. And the first little store we found a little few games on. Managed to get these pretty sort of sharpish. The first little game we'll talk about is Soul Calibur 6. Now, I played Soul Calibur, I think it was 2 or 3 recently on the PlayStation Plus. I've picked this up, I think I picked this up day one. It didn't really kind of hit the mark initially, and I was kind of a bit off-put and it wasn't kind of, I really love Soul Calibur, the first one for the original. But, you know, for something for a little bit, I fancy a little bit of Soul Calibur action, you know, £5, £6. £6 this one is yeah, pretty good. So just have a few little battles on here. It's not the best condition, but it's got a little bit of sort of watermarks on the cover, but I'm not really bothered, to be honest. It's just one of those to add into my big PS4 collection to play Soul Calibur and have a little bit of sword fighting fun. So yeah, a decent little addition. I can just play a little bit of Soul Calibur when I fancy. As I say, it's probably not one of my favourite ones, the 6, but yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't going to leave that there. There was a couple other games, but it didn't really take my fancy. I've seen a couple other little things. PlayStation 2. Now, these are really, really cool. Probably the best sort of finds what I found there today. We've got PlayStation 2. Need for Speed Carbon. Now, everyone absolutely loves Need for Speed Underground. We've got these cool little demo discs. So you get demos and promos for the PlayStation 2. They can be, you know, quite interesting, quite valuable. So to see a couple of little games like these over there, you never really kind of see these. The next one is actually Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah, pretty good little title too. So yeah, 2 little racing games. PlayStation 2 won't take up too much space as well. Little sort of demos. Yeah, very, very cool. Buzzing about that, and these were only £3 each. So yeah, a nice little start to the day to kick us off. We had a little mooch around. There's so much going on there today. It was really good to get back into the Exeter Toy Fair and seeing there was a lot more sort of figures and a little bit of, I would say, a little bit of competition going on between the stalls now. So it'd be kind of interesting to see some more games and see a few more sort of toys and stuff pop up there. I think there's a real sort of there was a lot more people there. There was loads waiting just to get in at the start, and I think the word of mouth will get round about the Toy Fair. I think it's absolutely buzzing. It's a great little place to go at the weekend. So yeah, get down, go and see it for yourself, and get that nostalgia. Even if you don't pick anything up, it's just good to just have a look and see some of your toys from your past. I think it's great. The next one I got, which was from Retro Revival X. They're based in Torquay. No box, but a nice sort of cheerful one from my past. It's Turtles on the NES. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, nice little pickup, tenner, easy, love it. I've got a couple of little NES games. I really want to get Hyperstone Heist for the Mega Drive, but it's a bit expensive. You know what I mean? I've got Turtles in Time here, which was a fantastic little pickup. I mean, to get a box copy of that is like 400 odd quid. So yeah, cheap and cheerful games, great little memories. As I say, a huge little Turtles fan back in the day. I did find one more game, as you would have seen for some previous sort of videos when we went to Italy. I am looking to find a few more sort of retro bits, and I'm looking for more really sort of, not ancient, but like more antique kind of computers. So if I do find anything really, really old, like a really old computer, but anyway, we've got a really cool little pickup here. It's Tetris on the Spectrum. Very, very cool. This is like ancient. A tenner, very, very cool. As you can see on the front here, it's got a little competition, so you can win a family trip to the USSR. I don't think there'd be too many trips these days to Russia, but I've been to Russia myself, and I remember them playing the Tetris music when I was driving around in the car, which was pretty cool. This competition sadly ended in the 2nd of May 1988. So I don't think I can win a family 4-day holiday for 2 people in Moscow. So it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? But such a cool game, such a bit of nostalgia. I love Tetris Effect. I've also got Tetris Forever, which tells about all the history of Tetris, which is a very sort of cool one to play on PlayStation 5 as well. You can play Hatris on there and a few other little kind of things. I did see Hatris previously in the Toy Fair as well. So yeah, a cool bit of nostalgia. Tetris on the cassette for the Spectrum. Ancient. I've also got a few more little treats as well. I've got some little cards as well. I wanted to do this previously. I looked on eBay and I thought I've seen some like Pezzes and I've seen a few other like novelty like video game items, really from the past. So at the end of this video, we're going to do some card unboxings. So I've got quite a few different packs. I've got some basketball cards. I've got Jurassic Park. Now the Jurassic Park, the reason I picked up these ones, I used to collect these with my brother. I think I must have been about 5 or 6, whenever it first come out. And we watched it in the cinema. We watched the first one in the cinema, and then we collected all the cards. I think I even had some Jurassic Park figures back in the day, which you can still find sealed ones of those, which are pretty cool. I think this is the pack which has like some holographic ones. There is like some special sort of movie packs that builds a giant T-Rex and all that kind of stuff, and there is some special kind of packs. So you've got a kind of, it's not quite like Pokemon where you find the special ones, but there is a few little special ones. So yeah, I think I'm going to send those to my brother. That'll be a bit nice little surprise bit of nostalgia for him, just to jog his memories as well, because it's all about the nostalgia. This is what I like to do. It's all about jogging memories and giving you that cool bit of nostalgia, which this is why the reason I love going to the Toy Fair and doing this as a hobby and a passion. Memories like Turtles, memories like old games like Mario and that kind of stuff. It's just buzzing. This is a really ancient one. I don't know which kind of year this is from. It looks like from the 80s anyway, so it's nearly 50. It's over 40. It's probably over 40 years, maybe 50 years. There's some stickers in there, bubble gum. I might even eat the bubble gum at the end, so make sure you stay to the whole end of this video. I've got a pack of Pokemon as well, Destined Rivals, which I probably threw my money in the bin, but we'll see if we can get something decent in that. And a few little NBA packs as well that we'll open and see if we can get a rookie card or something half decent in there. So yeah, buzzing. Now we'll talk about the Boneyard Arcade as well. The Boneyard Arcade is finally back open. The site where it previously was, the rent and that kind of thing, and they sold the building and they didn't have a place for a little while. They come back, they've got another cool little place right in the heart of the city centre. Loads of fantastic games. It's great to see them back. They had Daytona, Crazy Taxi, Virtua Tennis. There was Gigawing there was Puzzle Bobble, King of Fighters 98. There's VR Racing, House of the Dead, a Star Wars game. There's, I don't know what those games are. The rhythm-based games where you touch the screen and move them. Very super kawaii and Japanese. Just brilliant. It's really good value for money. You get a little cards. You don't have to put coins in like when I was a kid. Hey ho, the future. You used to have to put 50p's and a quid for the credits. But you get a cool little card. You can you get 20 goes for like £8. There's pinball machines in there. It's just a really cool little place for people to hang out and play a few little retro games. They've got Third Strike in there. They've got an Astro City machine in there. Sometimes there's competitions as well. So if you want to get down and play some competitions or just hang out with your family. There's a few other different ones as well. I think there's another little arcade down in Newton Abbot as well. It's called, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Retro Insanity. There's another one in Taunton as well. Don't forget about the Arcade Club up north. Go check those guys out. I think there's a new one in Blackpool as well. But it's good to see these places come back. I mean, when I was a kid, we had Pongs in the bar, and there was just arcade machines everywhere. And I love seeing like Street Fighter and really old retro games out and about in the arcades in the past. And to see a little revival come back of old school arcade machines is fantastic. In Asia, it's very sort of popular and out there and very sort of competitive and very sort of modern sort of arcade machines. Here, it's kind of more of a nostalgic kind of thing. I'd say the video game collecting is a bit more popular, but yeah, get yourselves down to the Boneyard Arcade. Honestly, to go to the toy fair, go check out some really sort of retro, cool little figures and items. See all of that, and then in the afternoon, go over and play some arcade machines as well. Just brilliant and right in the heart of Exeter. So, yeah, go check those guys out. Great guy as well who runs it. Fantastic little place. It's open most days from 1 p.m. Just check on the Facebook page. It's the Boneyard Arcade. Go check them out. I highly recommend them. I just had a great weekend in general. I've got one more little thing to show you. It's a vintage parcel, and it's nice to get back into a lot of these video game pickups. I've got so much stuff to kind of get through and catch up on the content, so it's just cool for you guys to see some stuff. And that was a really kind of good content filled day of just games, retro memories. Got some more memories in this box. We'll see what it's like to condition together. We're kicking it back to the old school with some more memories. Let's see in here. Oh, it's really well packed, which is good. Vintage does get a bad reputation for not packing the stuff. Ooh. Right, this is vintage for you. Vintage. And I got this for a £5. This is pretty good. You're going to think, what the hell is this Mega Drive? But it kind of fits perfectly with my previous Mega Drive episode. So go check that out for some very special Mega Drive bits. This is actually in a VHS box again, which is very, very cool. A Mega Drive game. You're thinking, is it? It's in a VHS box. It's from Blockbuster. You've got the instructions on the back. I don't know if you can see it here. It is Ryan Giggs for the Mega Drive, for the Sega Mega Drive. This is from Pimlico in London. Yeah, super retro. I love bits like this, honestly. Oh, look at that as well. Piece of history. You're not going to see your regular sort of Mega Drive games like this. You've got the Sega bits here in the front. It says Sega rental. I'll check the front as well. The Australian ones have like a picture of Sonic on the front. This one just has like a Sega rental in that. I've never seen that before. So that's something pretty cool. Blockbuster Mega Drive rental in an actual VHS case. You've got the Blockbuster stickers here as we are. And the reason I got this as well, it's a double kind of thing. Ryan Giggs, one of my favourite players, before Ronaldo and all those kind of players. When I was very young, my first the first team I supported was Manchester United. They were absolutely kicking butt. I mean, back up in the north, we had some fantastic teams in the early 90s. We had the world record breaking Wigan Warriors, who was just breaking records left, right and centre, playing some amazing rugby. And having teams like Manchester United, who was just winning everything as well, was just, it's an immense era with Cantona up, and Ryan Giggs for me was my favourite player. And yeah, it's just a huge bit of nostalgia for me to have something that has Ryan Giggs on it. It ties in with the video games as well. Man United I really love. So yeah, it's very, very, very cool, very sort of interesting. Yeah, you just don't see these kind of things. On its own, you'd think, yeah, I'm not playing that, but yeah, Ryan Giggs on the Mega Drive in a Blockbuster case. Yeah, buzzing. I mean, the memories of Blockbuster, the memories of Man United, memories of Ryan Giggs being my favourite player. Those green and gold kits, the black kit as well. Oh, nostalgia. You can't beat it. This is what we do. Right, to finish off the rest of this video, we'll do some unboxings, which is a bit sort of different. I always like to do some different kind of stuff and make for a bit more of an interesting end to this video as well, which I think is a fantastic episode, this one. So we'll go now to the unboxings of some of these little cards, and we'll see the craziness, what happens with the Donkey Kong. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, so let's get into some unboxings of these packs. Let's reveal some packs. So Pokemon Destined Rivals. Forgive me if I brutalize these. It's not something I typically do. So yeah, let's open up this pack. Now, I don't know what the rare ones are, so I'm going to have to find out what the rare one is of Destined Rivals, but something looks a bit shiny at the back. What's that? Water Energy, Scraggy, Mudbray, what up bro, Breloom, Snover, it's weird, Wellspring Mass Ogaripon. What the hell is that? Mimikyu. Who's that Pokemon? It's not Pikachu. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Marnie's Morgrem. Smoliv. Looks kind of cool. I think we're getting close. I wonder what these are going to be. Raticate. Misty's Gyarados. Wow, that's pretty decent. Wow, I'll have to check that out. That looks pretty fantastic. Nice. Maybe that'd be very cool. I don't normally collect Pokemon cards, but if that's something decent, let me know in the comments. I quite like the shine on that. I'm going to leave that to the side very carefully. Let's have a look at some of these other packs. I'll move these out the way. I'm loving the Gyarados there. That's very nice. Let's move into the NBA packs. We've got Inaugural Edition, Series 2, Series 1. Let's go for Series 1. Open this up. See if we can find anyone half decent in here. If anything, it'll just be a nice bit of nostalgia. The guy on this kind of stall just had loads and loads of just so many different random stickers. Who have we got here? Is that his name? Xavier? Oh, Xavier McDaniel. I think we got him the wrong way. Yeah. Is that the stats on the back? Pretty cool. I mean, I love basketball anyway, so some decent little memories. The Charlotte Hornets logo there. These are cool little cards. When I was in America, they just go so crazy for all these different kind of things. Baseball cards, and you go to the flea markets. The flea markets are insane. So if you ever get a chance to like go hunting for games, go to like Florida when you go to like Disney and that kind of stuff, go check out the flea markets. Honestly, like you'll see so much bargain stuff. It's absolutely insane. Greg Grant, Cadwell Jones, Bill Wennington, Xavier McDaniel. I think Xavier McDaniel's probably the better one out of that. Nothing too crazy in there. Nothing, no Michael Jordans or something crazy in there. Let's have a little look. See if we can get a hit of a superstar. This pack, they're glued tight. These things are old. Wait for the Donkey Kong later, mate. Might regret that. At least the wife is working in the hospital tonight, so who knows? Could be looked after by her. So let's go. Chuck Person, never heard of him. Kenny Geisen, never heard of him. Mike Sanders, Chris Morris, Jeff Malone. I like Karl Malone personally. Scott Hastings. Michael Williams. Eric Floyd. Theodore Edwards. And a Detroit Pistons logo. Detroit Pistons logo is pretty cool. Bo Kimball. And a checklist for coaches. Yeah, nothing fantastic there. I think the real star of the show was the Gyarados there. All right, I'll switch back and we'll go open the final one, which is going to be the Mario. So I'll see you back over there. Alrighty, so we are back here. We just opened up some cards and that kind of stuff, and we're down to the last little sort of one here. I'm in sort of two minds whether to actually open this up. I've done a little bit of research. It is from 1982. Now, there's not too many of these around. Hardly anyone sells them in the UK. There is some sort of like rare-ish card that you might find in here. I think it's the Jumpman. Apparently Mario used to be called Jumpman. You might find a Jumpman card in there. There is some vague outlines on here on the back. I'm not sure if the back one is. If not, it maybe tells what kind of the card is, because it makes up like a full picture. Who knows? I'm in two minds whether to open this up. The bubble gum actually is intact. Yeah, very, very cool. Maybe I should set a challenge. Maybe if this video, say, gets enough likes, then I'll open it up. Maybe you should think maybe I shouldn't open it up. So comment below, maybe I should open this up in a future video. I was going to open it up now and eat the bubble gum, and now after doing a bit of looking online, I'm just unsure. I don't know what to do. It's quite a rare little find for, what, a £5? Something old, something a bit retro, kind of cool. Like we kind of like cool little bits. It's kind of novelty, you know. I've seen what's kind of inside anyway from openings and that kind of stuff. I guess like the not knowing is more kind of cool. I don't know. So who knows? I might just keep a hold of this, just put it up, or if enough people smash the like button, I will open it. Or comment below open, or comment below keep it sealed and hold on to it. 44 years old. This is older than me. 1982. So yeah, I do have a couple of little sort of monkey bits. I've got like a little shrine here for my monkey ball. I've got some of these other sort of Donkey Kong bits as well, which is cool. Inflatable balloons from the 90s that I picked up in some previous episodes, early in sort of video game pickup, sort of 20s or so. We've got the Walls ice cream here. You've got Donkey Kong, which is very sort of UK. Got Nintendo on there, and inflatable bananas. For some reason, like inflatable aliens, inflatable hammers, and when I was a kid was all the rage. I think anything sort of inflatable was kind of cool, like inflatable chairs, inflatable sofas back in the 90s. I don't know, it was kind of a thing. Yeah, that was the end to the video. I might open it up in the future, but I'm not sure about... yeah, if I get 100 likes on this video, I'll even eat the bubblegum as well. Yeah, why not? I'm just in two minds to open it. It's something very, very cool. Maybe that's the best find. Comment below as well what you thought was the best find. Was it the Blockbuster? Was it the demo disc as well for PlayStation 2? Was it this, the little sticker pack for a £5? With some pretty good little, tiny little pickups. Exeter Toy Fair, as always, has been absolutely buzzing. It's Bulldog Fairs as well. You can catch them around. I think they come into Cornwall as well. Yeah, they're down in Cornwall on the 10th. I'll leave that little information. I think the next one of this is in September. We've got one in November as well. So yeah, just a fun little day out. and always a good little time, and always some good little finds. So yeah, that is Video Games Pickups 40. I'll see you in the next episode of Video Games Pickups 41, where I'm going to show you even more pickups. I've got a load of actual, we're back into the flow of the games that I picked up, just to smash that out of the way. Then we can get back into the regular. We've got quite a build-up of amazing episodes because we've been absolutely busy as hell, going to the shops, going to places, making content, doing all this kind of thing. So we've got a nice little backlog, loads of cool little episodes for you. I'm going to show you Video Games Pickups 41 very, very soon. So you're gonna get quite a few of these all in one nice little roll. So I'll see you for Video Games Pickups 41. This is Super Benny. Take care.